Hello and welcome back for match 1, this hour of Devastation Draft League. I'm Oldmanpoole, you're my audience. Opponent's mulligan to 6. I think we are going to keep this. It's a little bit tight, but if my opponent can't kill off our Initiate's Companion, we can do that into Steadfast Sentinel on turn 3, which is, I guess that's never true. You always need two drops to make that work. I think it's still okay though. We're going to have all of our colors with the Survivor's Encampment. We've got a lot of gas in the deck, and having lots of lands isn't necessarily bad. Yeah, white sometimes means beatdown. Hey, Sunmare. I like a Sunmare. I do think that our matchup against beatdown decks is a little bit suspect. Yeah, okay. Got the 2-drop. I am glad we have Initiate's Companion, one of our few defensive cards. An Ambuscade. That makes it a little bit less appealing to block with the Initiate's Companion. I guess the Steadfast Sentinel does a pretty good job against the Paramount too. Yeah, I think if he swings here, I probably won't block. I'll use the Ambuscade this next turn. Especially if he plays something first for like the Paramount, so we know that the Initiate's Companion won't just get shot. Yeah, that's fine. Because we don't have a 3-drop right now, yeah, I'm gonna just hold the Ambuscade. I'm glad you tapped the mountain there so we don't have to be afraid of like a random magma spray or something. No swing. Well, I love that. I can also use Open Fire, but I'm just gonna use Ambuscade right now while we're sure that we can get it through. I guess we dislike the Binding Mummy more. Let's get rid of that guy. Maybe he's thinking he'll play another zombie and can crack through with both through the Initiate's Companion. Maybe that'd be a reason why you don't swing. Each creature I control, creature opponent controls. Yeah. Nope. Let's just kill him right off. Not gonna go to attacks. I think against this sort of deck we've got Inevitability, so I just want to play it cool. Steadfast Sentinel, I think, is pretty reasonable against these aggressive decks, too. Open Fire. Okay. See, glad we used that when his defenses were down with no mana. And that stalled out some damage, too. Went 2 for 2, saved us 3 life. Sounds like a good deal to me. Okay. Do like Desert of the True. Not going to play it right now because I want to play our Sentinel. Next turn we could play the Sunmare. I kind of like waiting until we can get immediate value. We have a lot of life gain in this deck, but we'll see. But the Sentinel is a pretty reasonable roadblock too. One appears to be stuck on 3 lands as well. No, I went first. No, he skipped a turn last turn. What happened? Did he go first? He must have, because he played white right off the bat. Yeah. He did miss his last land drop, although we found it now. Okay. Well, we can open fire that now. We'll take a beating for now, but I do get a 2 for 1. Not gonna block. Take it. Or we can just drop Colossipede. Colossipede does block pretty effectively. Yeah, maybe that's better. I guess the advantage of doing open fire is what? We get in for a couple points of damage? No, we don't, because we have to tap for a Survivor's Encampment anyway. Well, I guess we could swing first and then tap details. And then take 1 from the Warrior. He's gonna have a tough time dealing with Colossipede outside of Puncturing Blow. She could have. Although he might have just used that on the Sentinel then, because it's awfully tempting when you see an internalized target. Okay, well, I think regardless we're going to swing here. I guess let's play the Survivor's Encampment first, so if we want to play the Open Fire, we can. But might as well get in for damage. It's free. At least going to be pretty close to free. And I think we're just going to drop the Colossal Bead here. Also, if he's got Puncturing Blow, I'd kind of like him to use it. He does cost us a little bit more life, but... Alright, so the dream here is just find some life game. The dream here is to play, like, Sacred Cat or something and keep up Open Fire and then play Sunmare next turn. So next turn we do have Open Fire up. We could use to stop any sort of trick. Probably like +3/+1 is the most likely thing here. Yeah, I think we're just gonna take it. It's a little bit rough, but I'm not gonna call my opponent's bluff. And he may have bluffed, in which case that's a pretty good swing. But I imagine he's got a trick here. And if we can just hold up Open Fire, we look so good. See, I think I'm gonna play the Plains. Let's get in with the Steadfast Sentinel. And we'll probably cast Open Fire and cycle the Desert of the True. Okay. He has 2 combat tricks. I guess that's pretty reasonable, but doesn't seem super likely. He also just make a mummy here, which case we could probably try and kill it in response. At least then we know it's coming. No, swinging first. Don't hate that. So do we want to put the Steadfast Sentinel in front? I kind of think we don't hate that. Because we don't have anything great to do next turn other than playing the Sunmare, which again I'd like to get value out of, although maybe we're getting to the point where that's not reasonable. We could just Eternalize this next turn. So I think we'll probably just do that. And then it speeds up our clock too if he's got a 4/4 barreling down on us. We're going to put that in front of there. Alright, aggressively blocking. What you got? Certainly something. Onward. Okay. And the other half of that is Victory, which is Sorcery Speed, right? Let me double check real fast. Not that I don't think it matters, but... Victory. Onward to Victory, double strike at Sorcery Speed. Okay. Now let's just go ahead and kill it. And hopefully get some sweet value here. If he has another combat trick, he kind of gets us, but he would have to have 2. And if he uses up both his combat tricks, then the Steadfast Sentinel is a pretty good blocker starting next turn. And I guess he can still crack and get one more activation out of the Paramount. Oh, okay. That is what I like to see. Okay, so we do need to be aware of Victory going forward. It's definitely a potential problem. But we get a hit fairly hard. He probably doesn't have a follow-up after that. Yeah, let's cycle this guy. Okay, just another land. Ooh, Hippo. We just play Hippo instead of the Steadfast Sentinel. That's probably better. I think that the bigger size is more important than the Eternalize. It's not likely to have discard in this deck. These guys both interact fine with the Spearmaster if all he's got is double strike. Go ahead and cast him. I guess we should swing first. Okay, well, we've drawn pretty well this game. We've gotten a good amount of interaction early. Had one of our only 2 drops, which was very fortunate. Saved us a lot of life and a lot of pain. This game could have definitely gone another way. might as well play it, I think. Eventually we get to the point where we can play Sunmare and a camel in the same turn. The dream. I don't know what he can have that just gets rid of the hippo. Okay, yeah, just getting Cradle. It's fine. Alright. Impeccable timing. So we probably swing with both here, force at least a block, and then play Sunmare. Keep up impeccable timing, right? We have 7 mana. Yeah, that's fine. Or we just bring back the Sentinel, but I think we'll play the Sunmare and impeccable timing. Yeah, I like having the timing up for any unexpected, unfortunate instances, because this doesn't give any bonus to power, just double strike. He could go to 1 here. That's awfully aggressive, but it is an option for my opponent. Okay, yeah. I think I would do the same there. But maybe you go to 1 just saying that, like, that's the only way you're probably going to win this game. Is not impossible. Okay, with any luck, that'll be enough. Yeah. Felt pretty good this first game, but again, a lot of it had to do with us drawing the Initiate's Companion. We're definitely going to board in the 0/4, whatever that card is. Okay. That's just going to walk into impeccable timing, which is fine. So he goes for this, and if he has like a combat trick, he gets us, I guess. No, I guess there might be a reason to exert. Let's block like that and plan on killing the Spearmaster. Okay, and that is enough. Okay, well, one got con lands a little bit. We had kind of a perfect draw, but we also get a sideboard now, which will help. I love God Pharaoh's Faithful. I think that's going to be a pretty big saving grace. We maybe want Dutiful Servants. We do have a lot of like camels, random life gain, which will be pretty good. Anything else we can bring in that seems good against this opponent? I think we still want all of our red. Yeah, I don't think we're changing anything other than that. Dutiful Servants aren't dramatically better than Solitary Camels. I don't think it's that much better than Steadfast Sentinel even. Maybe it is though. I kind of like having this as a 2 cards in 1 though, especially because I'm gonna need a chump block like random double strike a fair amount. All right, I think this is it. Let's submit. Hope we have a similarly. Ooh, that was 41. Whoops, that's all right. We have lands, we have spells. This is a great hand. Forgive the 41 card deck. I got too caught up with what else I want to bring in and not enough on what I want to take out. But I don't even remember. Maybe like Solitary Camel. Do we have another one of those? Or the not Solitary Camel, the Trade Caravan. Anyway, getting ahead of ourselves. We're gonna keep this hand. We've got Anoint Your Priest to gain some life and Solitary Camel. Fanbearer. Annoying. Impeccable Timing is also great early interaction. All of which are very important to get there. I would like to point out my opponent's been very friendly both these matches, which is nice. Okay, just getting in for 1 sweet damage here. Perfectly fine. Maybe he doesn't even have a follow-up. That would be the real dream. Did he win again? No, did not. Okay, Sunmare is sweet, especially with the Aven incoming. And Anoint Your Priest and Camel. We have a lot of life gain randomly. Okay, so it's a reasonable chance the Anoint Your Priest just gets tapped down here, but he doesn't have another mummy. We're not terrible off. If he just taps this down with the Fanbearer, we're Pretty happy about that. Ooh, Paincaster. Okay. We're actually fairly resistant to that, which is nice. I guess it means we can't effectively block the Binding Mummy with the Anointer Priest, but... Alright, so we do need to find another land at this point, but we're doing pretty well. Can't swing with the Paincaster very well. Obviously, the Binding Mummy can remove like the camel and get in, or can do some other stuff, but I guess what's our like worst case scenario? Opponent plays Mummy Paramount, taps down camel, swings, just makes it so I can't block that. That's still not that much damage. I guess he could tap down both and get in, but I think he wants to use the Fanbear defensively on the camel. No swing I like. No play, even better. So he probably has a removal spell here. Not gonna run Ambuscade, certainly. It's a little bit disappointing here. Let's go to attacks. Oh, he even allowed attacks. Looks like he may have F6 even. So we're just gonna trade the camel away for one of his cards here, but gain some life. It's a surprise. Okay. Alright. They have like Blur of Blades? That's possible. Yeah. Okay. So in that case, I think I'm going to use the Ambuscade right now and gain some life. Do we want to just get rid of the Mummy Paramount? Or the Binding Mummy? Or do we care more about Fanbear? Maybe more about Fanbear. He doesn't have tons of... Oh, he missed a land drop last turn. Close. I think Fanbear is still going to give us more problems in the long run. I don't know how many zombies he can have in this deck. So we'll gain 4 here, kill off the Mummy, but end up going 2 for 2. I guess we lose a couple of life. Slight upside. He did tap down his Paincaster, which is nice too. But we didn't return a land drop, which is bad. We may want to use the Hippo next turn. Wildfire Eternal. Alright. Oh, it's a zombie. That makes sense. It's Eternal. Okay, so we'll take our 2 damage here. Punished a little bit for killing the Fanbear over the Binding Mummy, but I think that's going to be correct more often. I think it's probably still correct, unless he gets us again. We need to find a land, though. Ooh, that counts. We can't play our Tenacious Hunter, which is a little bit unfortunate. I guess with that in mind, maybe we should have used a Rampaging Hippo. But I think we'll keep up impeccable timing, cycle the Rampaging Hippo, and hope to find our 5th land. And we drop Sunmare. If he doesn't have an answer, we drop Aben, and then we probably win. Solitary Camel certainly did some good work for us there. Just the 4 life gain is pretty significant. Okay, there's the Paramount. We probably are just going to kill the Binding Mummy here. Or Fervent Paincaster. Maybe a toss-up. We are going to take a chunk here. Ooh, I'm willing to attack with the Paincaster. Okay. I think we're going to get the Binding Mummy, though. No blocks. See if he casts anything. Nope. Let's kill the Binding Mummy. Take 1 here. Plan on cycling the Hippo at the end of the turn. We'll take another hit from the Paincaster at the end of our turn. Alright, well, It's kind of a card. Would rather just cycle that and hope to get lucky? Probably not. This isn't actually going to do that much against my opponent right now anyway. There's a reasonable chance he can tap it down or swing past. I guess you should just cast it. It's awkward, but I think it is our best play. And, I mean, it lets us find green for Tenacious Hunter, too, which is not irrelevant. Yes, the Nitro Priest has held back the fort. Okay, pings us. Okay, Disposal Mummy. Doesn't really hurt us, but is a mummy for the Mummy Paramount to get in. Okay, got rid of our Solitary Camel, makes sense. Okay, still unwilling to get in with the Paincaster, which is fine. He doesn't really want to trade off, I understand. So we'll take 4 here. He gets to play a spell if he's got it. And we'll drop our Sunmare. Ooh. Mood is pretty good. I think Sunmare is better. I guess maybe we shouldn't have got another force. Maybe we should have got another white source to make sure we could play this without costing a life, but... if we survive this next turn, Avon just is going to do some serious work. It's going to be a 3-3 that gains us 3 life, and lets the Sunmare give us a horse. He's only got 1 spell in hand. He's been unwilling to use it with the Wildfire Eternal. Okay, yep. That could be because he just doesn't want to use premium removal there, but I think for as much damage as the Anointed Priest is blocked, it's unlikely. And again, if he doesn't have removal, I think we win. We're going to be able to drop Even next turn, Samut the turn after, and maybe Saving Grace in the same turn. And that's just pretty good. That might mean that he... nope, no swings. Okay. Alright, well, the dream, boys. He might kill the Sunmare in response. He does not. Yeah, I think that's going to be enough. Not going to swing in with it. That one represents the sweet life gain. Okay, gain a little bit more life, which we actually don't get a trigger off of, but that's okay. Okay, we'll take our 1 damage swing here. Alright, and we can start going to work with Samut as well. Once as I'm praying I find it. Yeah, Puncturing Blow answers it, although it may already be too much. 2 5/5s is pretty great. Build your own Wingmate Rock. But I think this game's pretty well put away now, especially when we play Samut, and can kill off my opponent's Paincaster. So I think we might as well swing with both of those. Well, or I guess maybe we just play Samut and play defensively. Can't redirect Loss of Life, so Afflict won't get us with that. Can't gain any more life immediately, unfortunately. Yeah, I guess that's true. Maybe we should play Samut first and give him this, like, double strike. That hits really hard, really fast. I kind of like getting rid of the pain cast though. But then he redirects. This goes down to 1. Oh yeah, I should have played Samud first. That was a mistake for sure. Okay, we'll play Tenacious Hunter instead. Feels silly to give a double strike post-combat, and I'd rather add to the board. But you get the Paincaster out of the way, but this would go down to 1. My opponent would probably just be able to deal with it. Glad to see the chump block there. So actually, in that case, maybe we do want to play Samud. Kill off my opponent's Paincaster. This goes down to 1, but then he has 2 blockers. He's unlikely to be able to remove them. We do have to block with the Sunmare in that case, but we have Saving Grace up, which will keep it alive almost certainly. It also redirects all damage. Yeah, let's just play the Samud here then. Yeah, the deck looks pretty good when we hit both of our bombs. Self the Paincaster shoots Samud. Did I open 2 mythics? I did indeed open 2 mythics. I got pretty lucky. Okay, imagine he redirects. Ooh, this is gonna be big. Seraph of the Suns. Okay. That's not something we can deal with super easily. I guess we can put Saving Grace on the Aven and that keeps it away. It also keeps Samud from the whatever we give double strike, the Angel will block. So we get in with everything, drop Saving Grace. Probably multi-block this. We give it first strike, it kills off those 2, and he can't double block. So we'll give the Sunmare, double strike. With all 3 of these guys. I'm using Saving Grace next turn. He really has to chump this guy. Oh, I don't know why I swung with the Aven there. That was a mistake. Yeah, that was pretty bad, actually, wasn't it? So we just go for that, but then he gets to kill our Samud. Yeah, oops, mistakes were made. I don't think it's gonna matter, but that we're playing pretty sloppily here. Okay, and do we want to leave up a Braid? Do we care? I don't think so. I think Samud will die, but we'll just put down enough power that we probably can kill my opponent next turn. Yeah, so we splurged a fair amount of value on that, but I think the game was too far gone, fortunately, for it to matter. But yeah, that was... Don't know why I thought swinging with you would be great. We're living the dream, we're living the dream, this is cool. Getting 2 Sunmares is great. So this is like a metallic, like main, it looks like, or like very heavily done. Opponent pieces out. Alright, well, managed to pick up game 1. Definitely played a little bit sloppy in a couple of spots. Managed to get there thanks in part to 2 very powerful cards, but happy to take up match 1. I'll see you guys in a minute for match 2.